Hey everyone, it's time to Nefis and chill, and the unthinkable has happened. At last, after so many years, Fungal Grotto has been nerfed. Let me explain. So, for those of you who've been keeping up with the PTS patch cycle changes for Update 35, otherwise known as Last Steps DLC, in order to compensate for the recent nerfs across the board for a lot of things in terms of the combat balance, the content team for The Elder Scrolls Online has also decided to nerf the content in conjunction with it. And the content nerfs will only include nerfs for health percentages for bosses and elite ads in veteran dungeons and veteran trials. This also includes the hard modes. What this does not include is arenas such as Black Rose Prison, Master Marina, Vanisher in the Hollows, and Dragon Star Arena, if I just did mention that. So basically the 4 main arenas, solo arenas, are not affected. Normal trials and normal dungeons shouldn't be affected either. And it's just vet dungeons, including base game dungeons like Fungal Grotto, and DLC dungeons, including the new upcoming dungeons and the older DLC dungeons. So, as indicated by the very vague and general statement of this nerf, what was nerfed? Well, again, the health bars only, or the health percentages. What exactly were the values? The developers did not say. So we had to go to PTS to hunt these down. And a great, not great, but a decent amount of people, unfortunately, had to do this absurd Easter egg hunt of the boss health percentages and so forth. Obviously, not everyone could get a full team together to do that yet, because the interest in testing for the developers is at an all-time low for many obvious reasons. So I also figured, hey, in addition to all these other people testing, I'll test this too. So what you're seeing in this video is just a recording of the PTS where I went to solo Fungal Grotto 1 on veteran. So we went to Cloud Rest, hard mode, VA is hard mode, Spindle Clutch 2, Way Rest 1, and a bunch of other places on veteran. And despite being told that there are variations in the health nerfs and stuff like that, and even if there is a variation in health nerfs, it shouldn't be expected that we should test every single thing. It seems to be a flat or exact 10% health nerf across the board for all veteran content. There's multiple issues with this 10% health nerf across the board, but the primary issue I have with it is, well, the primary issues I have with it is in both the philosophical game design and also the actuality of the health nerfs. I do not believe the health nerfs for at least 10% is not enough. Isn't enough, especially in the patch where they're claiming that people need to do more content and that they need to have better accessibility to that content and also accessibility to the combat system. It's my opinion as a endgame raider, and there's also other people from the very small endgame score pushing community that also will probably agree with this statement, that it's better for them to have over nerfed it rather than gone a little insignificant nerfs. I truly believe that if they really want content to be more accessible, they should have over nerfed it, at least from the perspective of an endgame player. What I mean by this is, if it's okay, I think, for the best teams in the world that truly work at being optimal and actually put like 20 hours average a week into just raiding or doing whatever content to just have an easy time. I think it's fine if the best teams in the world are getting 15-minute God Slayers or 30-minute or 20 or like 15-minute Planesbreakers or whatever. I don't think score pushers or anyone like that, the end game goal is not trifectas, it's not skins, it's not clears, it's not the hard mode clears, it's the scores. And that's a completely different story. And if you really want people to access the content, just make the content much more easier. and that's okay. Even if that is a less of a challenge than for like the 0.01% of the top 1%. I think that's fine. So just to demonstrate the 10% health nerfs, here are the values. So boss 1 in Fungal Grotto, it went from 872,000 health to 785,400 health. Boss 2, 1.9 million to 1.7 million. Boss 3 and 4, 1.7 million ballpark to 1.6 million. And on hard mode, Crag, the Drow King, they went from 4.593 million to about 4.1 million on hard mode. So, again, I just don't think the 10% health nerf is enough. If it really is intended with update 35 that people, they want to give accessibility to more players. I think instead of balancing future content or even current content around the top 1% or even the top 10 to 30%, they should be balancing the content around the majority of player base. And that might this might sound very surprising from supposedly a TechnikalKO, but I just don't think a 10% health nerf, excuse me, I'm sick with shingles, a 10% health nerf is good enough, but maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, I hope everyone has been doing great, and I'll see you guys in, I guess, update 35 for those of you who are sticking around. And if you're not sticking around, thanks for watching my content anyway. I appreciate that. Definitely like and subscribe, and to support the content and the channel. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon.